Hello there, Miguel Martinez Juarez here today, and today I'm going to talk about three ways to to create using the laws of the universe. Okay, now a little brief overview of what the law is. The law is that all creation comes from thought. If you do the study of the mind through Thomas Troward, he says the inception of the universe comes from ex nihilo, meaning out of nothing. But that out of nothing is physical, out of nothing physical, because first it's non-physical, it is thought. Okay, then that thought held by the universal mind becomes an expression, and it becomes form, physical form. So spirit has two expressions, non-physical and physical. Okay, its nature is to turn into physical. Okay, to express three things. Okay, three things, because the essence of spirit or divine mind is life, beauty, and love. Why life? Because life is always expanding, evolving, and growing. That's what we want. That's what we want: money, love, that happiness feeling, health. We want to get better in our bodies, get stronger, okay? Develop our bodies. That's life, okay? And life is beauty. Wherever you see life, there's beauty, there's organization. The cells, the stars are all organized, organism, right? Solar system, all right? That's just some ways that we show that there is organization, and organization is beauty, right? It's beauty. When we see symmetry, we see organization, patterns, it's beauty, right? Now, it's beautiful. Now, love. Why is the universe essentially love in its essence? Because it wants to provide the best environment for its children, right? For its creations. It wants the best for it. If it wants the best for you, it wants you to grow and develop, to get better and better, enjoy fuller expression, fuller love, fuller food, fuller more and more and more. I don't know, I'm feeling really good right now. If you're feeling really good right now, it's because we're hitting on that essence of God, of the universe, of spirit, okay? We all call them, different religions call them different things, different teachers that call it different things. Troward calls it the universal mind, okay, or spirit, right? Now, how do we use this? This is how we use it, okay? I wrote out three things this entire morning. I was reading different books. I was actually reading Power of Your Awareness by Neville Goddard, Thomas Troward, the Edinburgh lectures of mental science, a little bit of Dory lectures, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, and Your Invisible Power by Genevieve V. Wren. So these are some of the best people that have explained how to manifest, how to create using your mind. Okay, they're way ahead of their time. I'm ahead of my time. Most people are not even talking about this, and if they think about this, this is caution. If you talk about this to certain people, they're gonna think you're crazy. Until you speak to someone like me, and Bob Proctor, Grant Cardone. This is some popular people, right? Amanda Bucci, she's been talking about this stuff too. Lately, she's been coming out like with these concepts now. But before she wasn't. But we all had an idea of it. Okay, that our thoughts create our reality. Our subconscious is actually what we're creating automatically. So whatever we create in our subconscious comes out as projected into form, because it's hit the universal mind. The subconscious is linked to the universal mind. Our conscious mind is just our intellectual mind. It's kind of like we can see where the wall's at. You know what I mean? Kind of like picture things, organize things, rationalize things, logic, right? Now, we need to change our thinking, and because most of our lives we've been thinking about the outside, the physical is what creates everything. It's not, it's the inside. So we need to change that thinking. We've been thinking backwards. We need to think about how we use our mind to create, okay? I hope my cat doesn't drop the... Oh. All right. I gotta bring him down. Get down, puppy. How we use our mind to create, okay? And here, everyone says the same thing. Even Napoleon Hill and Think and Grow Rich, Visualize, all right? Now, when do you visualize? Okay? You visualize in the morning, right when you wake up, and right before you go to sleep, okay? And you can also visualize and do affirmations throughout the day, just to get you back in the vibe, back where you want to be, all right? If you want to earn money, back in that vibe and that amount of money, like you gotta say, I already am, and you're in that vibe, all right? I am, present tense, okay? The universal mind doesn't think. Thought is not in the past and present, it's just now, okay? Thought is just now. Universal mind is in the ever present and now, everlasting now, okay? Only when there's a subject and there's another object do we have time and space, okay? When there's just thought, it's just thought. There's nothing there to compare it with, okay? That's why you don't need anything to create. Besides the mind, okay? But the mind was already there, always has been, okay? That's all we know for what we know. It's always been there. And, okay, so that's number one, visualize. Now, let's talk a little bit about visualization. Visualization is another way of saying use your imagination, okay? When you close your eyes, think of your car, the color of it, the doors, the height, the width. Now walk up to it, open the door, step into your car, turn on the vehicle, or your desk if you don't have a car, your desk. Everyone has a desk at work, at home, at school, what have you, and a chair, all right, something. Visualize that chair, that desk, the shape of it, walk up to it, pull the chair outward, or what have you, sit inside the chair, tap the table, get your pen, start writing, you're imagining. See the colors, right? Feel it. Feel the temperature if you like. Make it as vivid as possible. Okay, for me what works the best is feeling the things. Okay, feeling the things like my cat. I manifested my cat. I used to feel its little claws before I had the cat. I used to visualize the cat. I just visualized holding a cat and then like touching the nails. And then the nails were kind of rubbing through my fingers, a little sharp. And guess what? I have the cat that I visualized exactly the same color. Everything, right? The eyes, they're a little bit, my cat's eyes are blue-green. The one that I had on my vision board was blue only. Maybe it had a little green, but it's like right on the dot, okay? So I did that, right? I did that with my vision board. I did that in the middle of the day, and I would just like go back to what I was doing. Just get back in flow to work, well, whatever I was doing, right? So that's what you gotta do, okay? Use a vision board. I would do it in the mornings as well, but I highly recall, taking little breaks and visualizing the little cat, because like when you get stressed out, what do you want to do? You want to feel not stress. You want to feel joy. You want to feel like comfort. So I will visualize a little kitten, okay? And I got a kitten. I'm always in joy and love and happiness with this dude, little kitten. Now number two is efficient action, okay? Efficient action, meaning you want to take action with high vibrations, okay? High vibration. That action has to be done in a way where you're feeling faith that your action is taking you to your goal, okay? This comes from study. You gotta make sure you keep on studying, because your action is gonna be linked to whatever you've been thinking that day, which is my vision is gonna come, because I'm linked to the universal mind, and what I hold in my imagination must come into form, okay? Because spirit always manifests into its opposite, which is, or its second, not its opposite, but its second form of expression, which is form. Spirit must express itself into form. It's the natural law. It's a natural law of the universe. Okay? So I wrote, hold faith and vision in mind. Okay, as you take action, hold faith and your vision in mind. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So if you're visualizing in the morning, okay, and you're doing some research, some study, right? Some study. Genevieve B. Ren, I have here, your invisible power. You can have the high vibration linked to your vision, and you're going to be faithful, right? Because faith comes from understanding, from your study. That's where faith comes from. Ignorance comes from not studying, not knowing. And then ignorance turns into fear. Fear turns into anxiety. Anxiety turns to dis-ease. Dis-ease turns into disintegration. Okay, so you want to be in the opposite end, which is understanding. Understanding turns into well-being. Well-being turns into acceleration. Acceleration turns into creation. And you create. And you succeed in your creating. Right? Either part you're succeeding, you're creating. One is you're creating a better life. Two, the opposite is you're creating a bad life, or like a disintegrating life. Okay, so you gotta take responsibility. Now, number 2 is efficient action. Number 3, going on to number 3, follow the steps presented by the universe with calmness and joy. Okay, say for example, I'm gonna use my cat. So I would visualize my kitten, right, with his blue eyes, green eyes, and feel his little claws. Right? Feel his little claws, like bring them out, whatever. When I was visualizing, now it's here. And I would go about doing my work, and then one day I was at my mom's house. I wanted to go see her, right? And I wasn't stressed out that day. I was just really in a good vibe. And I saw my sister said, "Hey, are you looking for a kitten?" I was like, "Yeah, I am." Okay, because my friend is giving out one kitten left. She has one left, and she wants that kitten to find a parent, right, or a home. And I said, "Okay, let me see the photo of the kitten," and it was the one that I had on my vision board, and I want to go get the kitten. So just take the action, right? If you're asking the universe to how to get a kitten, get the kitten. You know, don't second guess things. You're like, oh no, I don't know. You know, well, I don't know if that's ever happened to people, but if you're asking for something and the universe brings it to you, you need to take the action and take it, right? Even if you're a little nervous. Like I was a little nervous. I'm like, I've never had a kitten. Like, oh my gosh, but like I know I wanted a kitten for sure, or a pet. So I was a little nervous with getting it, but it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't like a bad nervous. Okay. So take the actions that the universe will present to you. Okay. Sometimes the universe it comes knocking through your door sometimes, and it will. Okay. As you believe, shall it be done unto you. You know, it'll happen. So, yeah. Now, last, I have a bonus tip. Bonus tip is stay in a positive mental attitude, okay? Be positive, okay? Think positive, act positive, and your life will be positive, okay? And then everything will be coming to you, okay? You know, number one thing I want to share with you is gratitude. Be grateful for things. I've been doing gratitude for a couple of months. I don't think it's been a year yet, but I've been doing gratitude every morning, midday, and nighttime. Okay, so 3 times a day. And I say 10 things I'm grateful for. Okay, 10 things I'm grateful for, or just until I feel the gratitude. All right. That's gonna keep you in a positive vibration, right? And the science of getting rich. Gratitude is one of the most important chapters because it tells you, it's what links you to God, the universe. When you're grateful to God, God wants to give you more. So you gotta be grateful and acknowledge the universal mind, okay? My 10% battery thing went on right now. I thought it was charging this whole time. It looks like it's in. Oh, it wasn't in the whole time. Well, now it's charging. That's one way to do it. Another way is just take a little break. You know, efficient action also means not taking stressful, strenuous action, forcing things. It's not gonna go well. Okay, so make sure you're doing it in a positive vibration. You're taking efficient action. Okay, do things efficiently. Do things with the right mindset, having faith that your goal is coming into fruition. Okay. With the right mindset that your goal is coming into fruition, and you're very faithful. You got faith, it's gonna happen, right? Faith, it's gonna happen. I'm taking the action, it's gonna happen. Okay, that's efficient action. Okay, and doing all that has to be done that day. Okay, that's also efficient action. Okay, more than fill your place and then do everything has to be done that day. Okay, if you have a certain to-do list that day, make sure that to-do list is done. Okay, all that needs to be done is done that day, and do a little bit more. Okay, that's where you evolve. That's what the universe gives you more. All right. Sufficient action. Okay. But doing it in a positive mindset. Okay. What's another way? So I guess going back to the stress thing is take a little break. If you feel like you're forcing stuff and you're being stressed out, go drink some water, go hydrate, go listen to some good music. Wiggle your body around and feel good. And yeah, get in a positive vibration. But gratitude is the main thing. Gratitude is the main thing you want to do to get in a positive vibration, right? Okay. And hold to your vision. Hold to your vision. Another good thing is gold card. To have my gold card, I think it's on my next to my wallet. But a gold card. All right. You write, I am so happy and grateful now that. And then you write your goal. Now that I am in a loving relationship, right, with this type of person. I am so happy and grateful now that I am in top shape, right? Or I'm so happy and grateful now that I have X amount of money in my bank account, right? And hold on to it, have a picture of it, right? If you want to see yourself with a girlfriend, see yourself, looking yourself in the mirror with you and your girlfriend, looking at yourself in the mirror, cooking together, walking in the park, in the mall. That's an image. And visualize it, right? Feel it, touch her, whatever, him, right? In shape, see yourself, look yourself in the mirror, see yourself with the muscles, right? In shape, and not skinny, not obese, see yourself skinny, you're gonna be a different person. You're probably gonna see a different person if that's the case, right? And if you want money, see your bank account with the amount of money in it, right? You get a check and write them out on the check that you have, or edit the bank account photo and put the amount of money you want, okay? And visualize it, say the affirmation, I'm so happy and grateful, and then see it, and then live it. Touch it, feel it, grab it, hold it, move around in the vision, okay? Just like you did with the kitten. You feel it, there's a very distinct feeling when the cat scratches you, or you feel the cat's nail going against your skin, a sharp one especially. So feel that in terms of your goal. And it's in present tense. Is that thought, are you thinking that thought in the future? Are you thinking that thought in the past? No, you're thinking it now. It's now. That's why you say, I am grateful. Okay? If it's in the past or in the future, you're never going to get it. So say, I am grateful that I have it. Okay? And your study of the law, the law of attraction, the laws of the universe, should give you sufficient faith and confidence that it will come. And then your action is also sufficient, for it to manifest, all right? Hope you like this one. Stay in a high, positive mental attitude and create your best life, okay? Now, I do have a few books where I explain some of this stuff. If you're interested, click the link below, read the description below, and yeah, check it out, okay? Hope you like this. And until next time, peace. And thank you.